This is Monday, the 19th day of January 2026. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. It is so unfortunate that after the Nigerian government signed a $9 million agreement with US lobby, group to help convince Donald J. Trump that what is going on in Nigeria is not a Christian genocide and so on and so forth. The people could not even penetrate Trump. They could not even, every move they tried to take has been countered. Don't forget that after 48 hours, 2 days, when the Nigerian government had this agreement with this lobbyist, that was when the rep Redemore came out to make that statement he made when he was in the meeting with the United States Commission for Religious Freedom Group. So he made that statement that he's not going to trade the killing of Christians for anything at all. So I think that was a setback, and the message was passed. $9 million in the month. Now, you know what this lobby is resorted to? They started sponsoring posts in New York Times. No, wait a minute. Nigeria government paid $9 million to lobbyists, only for the lobbyists to come out and start sponsoring posts, social media posts, newspaper posts. You got No, wait a minute. Nigeria pay $9 million to lobbyists, only for the lobbyist group to come out and start sponsoring posts. Hey, Nigeria government, you people, you not try. You're supposed to bring the money for me so that I can be posting what you want me to post for you. I post your lies. You know it's not going to work. You know I can't take bribe, right? Anyway, now, there is a trending post from the New York Times that the screwdriver salesman behind Trump's airstrike in Nigeria. This is not just laughable, but this shows the mentality. I am sorry to use this word, the mentality of a black man. No, this shows the mentality of Nigerians. The people you gave money, $9 million, you allow them to publish this. It's a mockery to Nigeria, and this is just laughable to the United States. Now, don't get it wrong. The screwdriver salesman they are talking about is a member of Inter Society. Inter Society is an organization that have reported a lot of things that happen in Nigeria and also in the Southeast. By the way, I spent a lot of months studying the reports of the Inter Society. I made video with it about 8 months ago, and everything Inter Society said was the same report Amnesty International came with after some months Inter Society reported. But that is not the problem. You know the problem? I just finished talking with one of the US missionary who is always coming to Nigeria. And you know what makes him to be laughing at all this drama unfolding? He said the Nigerian government, it seems they don't have any other thing to do again. Like the propaganda, the lies are not working. So they've got to resolve to this. Now, what is making this man to laugh is that there was a fact-finding mission to Nigeria. What did I say? There was a fact-finding mission to Nigeria. The US government, they came to Nigeria, they saw. So it was not a story. By the way, before the fact-finding mission, there was also, some stories that came out, some testimonies. Like when you look at this thing on the screen, you can see the US Congressman Chris Smith when he published that the Most Reverend Winifred C. Anegbe, Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Benue State, when he came to the legislatures to report about this. And they still call him back to testify about what he was reporting. I mean, a Catholic bishop, archbishop for that matter, went to US to report Nigerian government complicity with the armed bandits killing the Benue people. Now, this man report is not different from Benue State government report. Benue State government discovered that Nigerian senators are killing Benue people. He said that on national television, on Channels television.
Because top politicians who are very functional and are in the National Assembly and are in Abuja are the architects and advocates of not just instigating but harboring and keeping these people and feeding them in the bushes and taking care of all their needs and buying all the other gadgets for them. This is extremely unacceptable. If they do not love the lives of people and then they're only fighting for their own political position, I think I am serving the interest of the common masses. and it is a concern to me, and it is my right to protect them. So once we receive this report this coming week, we're going to take it up and take it up very seriously.
All right.
There are quite a number of big names that are mentioned here. So this is where we are.
All right.
So I want people to be very careful because Nigeria government don't know where to dance to. Nigeria government don't know where to dance to. And when you look at this Catholic Herald as well, Bishop tell U.S. Congress Nigeria Christian face elimination. So everybody saw when the bishop went to the U.S. to report. So they are free to call out the Catholic bishop, right? No, they have to look for a way to fix the problem or the challenge to an Igbo man to the southeast. They want to call out the Igbos. They want to let you know that it is the Igbos that are the problem. They want to let you know that it is the Igbos that made US to strike Nigeria. What a shameful people. What a shameful generation, pseudo intellectuals. And some people like Sheil Sani believe this and they are sharing it. Now, let's face the problem. 4.2 million Nigerians are still in the IDP camp. If some people are not foolish, you should be talking about why are 4.2 million people in the IDP camp? Only Benue State, more than 600,000 Christians. Why are they in the IDP camp? That is the question. That is the solution. They face elimination. They face elimination. Now, this issue of Christians are dying, Muslims are dying. I want to let you know that nobody disputed it too. There is no problem about that Christians are dying, Muslims are dying. That is the truth too. But who are killing the Christians? Who are killing the Muslims? Is it Christians that are killing the Muslims? No, the Islamic group that most Islamic clerics said that they are their freedom fighters and they are blessing to them like Boko Haram bandits. They are the one killing. So it is a religious motivated killing. There is no how you are going to put this. Now, I want to give you another example. When 9/11 happened in the US, the majority of the people that died were Muslims who carried out the 9/11. The Al-Qaeda and ISIS link terrorists. No matter the propaganda, they still want to tell you that it was US that bombed their country and all those things. It's a stupid, mentality. I want people to talk with facts. Now, majority of people that was affected were Muslims. I'm going to tell you something. Now, are you going to say that because Muslims died, that people who killed them are not Muslims or Islamic extremists? Is that what you are going to say? And that is what will lead me to, start teaching people the principles of human shared. I never wanted to go into principles of human shared because I was waiting for something to happen before I would start talking about the principles of human shared. And the principles of human shared, a suicide bomber can put bomb in his body. He knows he's going to die. And he knows it is for the cause to advance Islam. He's not going to worry about that. The suicide bomber will go to where there are many people, and he knows the majority of people there are infidel, the people they call infidel. Now, that place, the Muslims people may also be there. But this is a game of number. The principles of human shared is that you can even keep arms and ammunition in the hospital. You can use people to protect yourself. As far as everything you are doing is just a cause to promote Islam and fight for Allah. This is a principles of human shared. No matter how many people die, and when you are doing it, any Muslim that comes out to stop you in the cause of advancing Islam, to say what you are doing is not good, the person could be killed and the death will be worthy and reasonable. These are part of the principles of human shared. It is a principles of war. I've talked about the principles of peace deal. That is why you see they are pardoning terrorists in Nigeria. It's the principles of war. There is war going in. It is called Ahudabiya. It's the principles of peace deal. So you have deception, principles of deception. That is what they call takia. You have the principles of infiltration, which they have succeeded doing in taking over offices, military, police, political offices. People should wake up to the reality. People should wake up to the reality. Now, another thing that is making me to laugh is that some people believe that the world don't know what is going on in Nigeria. Like, they have to rely on just a Facebook post or Amnesty International report or Inca Society or Coach Happy Marcel or Sahara Reporters. They just don't have to rely on social media posts to believe. If you are part of people thinking that you've got to go back to primary school, because your mentality is questionable. Every movement of terrorists, their network, the US knows about it. The world knows about it. So the world is ruled by interest, not law. I am telling people, I've been saying this right from years. I want you to understand what I'm saying. The world is ruled by interest, not law. After interest, before law exists. The first thing is interest. And it is the interest of the US that Nigeria will not be turned into a terror stronghold. I am saying that 70% of Nigerians are supporting terrorists. I'm sorry to say that you may not understand. Some people are supporting them indirectly, some people are supporting them directly. Now, 50% are in support of the terrorism going on in Nigeria because they have the same mentality. Another 30% of the population are sponsoring and supporting these terrorists because of their complicity and silence. Oh, that is the sad reality about it. Nobody, like, I've never seen a senator in Nigeria, a governor in Nigeria, talking about people in IDP camp. How do we get them out? Why is it that they can't go back to their home? What is the military doing? Why can't us position police, military in these places? Nobody is talking about this. And they want you to believe that everything is well. They want you to believe that no, this is not a Christian genocide. Like, what do you call genocide? A month ago, ISWAP said all Christians are going to pay with their blood. And Ready More just come out to tell you that we are presenting options to Trump. We can't continue to see Christians being killed. This is the sad reality. You must understand it. There is no faking of anything here. ISWAP is loyal to Sharia. That's what they are fighting for. Boko Haram is loyal to Sharia. That is what they are fighting for. Whether you get it right or you don't get it, there is no twisting like Nigerians are dying. Who are killing them? I was listening to Christopher Musa. I know that at the time on Rise New, he literally accepted that Iswa Boko Haram are targeting some group, Christians. So he indirectly accepted that there is Christian genocide, but he still said there is nothing like Christian genocide. And what I mean that Nigerians are dying. Who are killing them? Who are killing them? Muslim extremists, Islamic extremists are killing people. You are saying Muslims and Christians are dying. Dying for what cause? What do they want? What do these Boko Haram people want? They want Islamic State. So any other people they kill in that process is a collateral damage. You will know the truth. And only the truth you know can set you free. Nigeria politicians have been lying to themselves, lying to the world, and that is principles of deception, takia. They have been lying about this cause. Why expanding the Sharia, expanding Islamization? You are still lying. Look at everywhere pardoning terrorists. Pardoning terrorists. They are pardoning terrorists and every now and then. And you people think this is just, it is a principles of war. The real war is going on. So, you see, I want people to understand what is actually going on. Nigeria is going to hell with this. Paying terrorists, doing all sort of things. El-Rufai told you, I don't know, no matter what you think about him, he came to national television to say that Tinubu is paying terrorists to NSA. Up to today, nobody talked about it. And you think that, oh, everything is normal, let us just continue, let us do this, let us do that. Like, you are not in the IDP camp does not mean that people who are in the IDP camp, they are lesser human. Let me tell you, the game plan is on. What is currently going on in the US right now is a battle. Another civil war is going on in the US, but this time around it's not by bomb, it's not by gun, but it is by the powers that be. And the most important thing is that the nightmare of Nigerian government right now is that US has been disconnecting from world powers, other world powers. Like, no country, apart from Israel and some other countries now, that can come to tell US what to do, and US will even listen to them. Not even France, not even UK again. Trump disconnected so many things. You may not like him. No, that like I just tell you that interest rules the world, not law. So the interest of US is that if Nigeria remain like this, time will come, there will be a terror stronghold that will destroy US. I'm telling you this from Nigeria. Anyway, I'll keep on monitoring the situation as it unfolds. But right there in Washington, there is a battle going on. And the destiny and the decision of Nigeria lies on just one table, the White House. See you on my next video.
Well, whether we like it or not, we are living in a global village. Let me use a very popular cliche. I mean, the world knows our situation, which is the reason why those who really are concerned about what's going on in this country, look, there are attempts by interests to take over huge territory, part of Nigeria, part of Chad, part of Cameroon, part of Niger, and turn it into the global headquarters of terror. Those in intelligence circles know this. I'm saying this publicly now. A lot of people know this. We must never allow that kind of thing to happen. We don't want to live under ISWAP. We don't want to live under Boko Haram. We don't want to live under Lukrawa. We don't want to live under